In the last article on my blog, I've discussed why I still choose to use MAMP as my local environment. One of the biggest cons of using MAMP as local environments for WordPress projects is the risk that I need to pay for the non-identical environments. So today I will talk how Homebrew helped to pay less for this. Hello guys, welcome to the next episode on this channel. That's the first episode made full in English, and I know that my English is not so fluent, but I just want to try. So let's see how I will make it. Let's start from defining the problem that I had. It was a few years ago when I had to work with Shopware project, and it was something new for me. And unfortunately many things there just didn't work as they should. For example, the Docker image that no matter how hard I tried, it just didn't want to work on my local machine, as well as several ones. Finally, due to lack of experience with Docker and with Shopware, I've decided to try my default setup for web projects, and it was using MAMP, hoping that it will work. However, during the advanced stage of development, I was unable to import database from the server to my local environment because of inconsistent MySQL version. Although this may not have been any problem with most of the projects that I work on, for example with WordPress, but Shopware database was so complex that it was a significant problem that I had to solve somehow. Unfortunately, MAMP doesn't allow to switch a MySQL version, so I had to find some solution. That's a classical problem of system isolation and environment consistency that arise when not using Docker. Fortunately, I've discovered how powerful Homebrew is on time, and that's why I want to show you how to use this tool for making developer life easier. It's time for definition. Homebrew is a command line package manager for macOS and Linux system. It is a great tool for developers who need to manage multiple projects with different configurations. It allows creating a local environment without worrying about conflicts between different projects. It allows installing multiple packages, multiple versions of the same package, and switching between them as needed. There is no need to know how exactly to install MySQL, PHP, Git and many more, and check documentation of every one of them. Homebrew just does it for us, and it just does it in a snap. I demand and I get, and that's what I really like in the software. It's time for some examples. So how to use the power of Homebrew to improve your developer's productivity? Let's start from solving problems with MySQL version that I had with Shopware. I use MySQL 5.7 by default because that's the version available in MAMP. Let's assume that's not enough for Shopware and we need to switch to MySQL, for example 8.0. How to use Homebrew to do this? It's super simple. At first we need to turn off our default MySQL service and open the terminal app and type brew list. That's not required, but I would like to show you what packages do I have installed on my computer. You can see that I have MySQL in the latest version and in the 5.7. Let's see what version do I have linked in my command line. That's 5.7. To switch to the latest one, I just need to type brew link MySQL. Homebrew made a new symlink to the package I need. And if we check the version, we will see that it is 8.0. Then we need to start MySQL service using brew services start MySQL command. We see confirmation for this, so we can check our MySQL clients to see if this service works fine. And it does. We have 8.0 version available for making changes in the database. If we want to turn off brew service, we just type brew services stop MySQL and hit enter. MySQL service has been turned off. And that's all. So long story short, is super simple. First, I need to find and install the package I need. Then I need to create a new symlink using simple command and start service, also using few words in the terminal. Another frequent case that I need to handle is switching between PHP version. That is super simple using Homebrew. I just need to find and install version that I need using brew install command and switch to this version using brew link. That's all. Homebrew is so easy that I use it for installing almost all additional libraries in my environment. I don't need to spend the time searching for GitHub pages and official documentations for finding a way for installing Composer, Git, MySQL node and many more. I just type few commands in my terminal using Homebrew and I have everything I need. Finally, as you've seen, this simple package manager helped me save the rest of the hair of my head while working with Shopware. It helped me to pay almost nothing for the risk that I took by choosing MAMP instead of Docker. I've managed to finish project without exposing the client for additional costs, and it is also really important in this case. That's all for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If so, please remember to subscribe to my channel. And if you have some other comments, questions or problems with Homebrew or you have questions about how to configure this, please meet me in the comment section. I will try to check them and answer when needed. Thank you for your time today and have a great day. Bye bye.